Well, I feel like an absolute idiot for staying up for that fight. Honestly, what an embarrassment that was. What an absolutely embarrassment that was. Absolute embarrassment. Jake Paul stops Ryan Boland in the first round. Uh, Shocking stuff, not gonna lie. Ryan Boland was absolutely shocking. Turning his back, running away from Jake Paul, wobbly legs the first time he got hit, there to be hit. He was just stood there, right there to be hit. What was he doing, man? What was he doing? I mean, I look. It's not something I didn't expect, and I shouldn't have, stayed up to watch that fight. I should not have, but I did. Um, yeah, I knew Ryan Boland would be worse than Andre August. I said it earlier on in the week in the video that I made before this fight. I said Ryan Boland would be worse than Andre August, and he was way worse than Andre August. He might have been stopped a few seconds later or about a minute later, but he was worse than Andre August. At least Andre August knew how to actually set up a shot. Ryan Boland did no clue. Jake, to be fair, Jake wasn't even that great, not going to lie. He throws such a sloppy shot. He throws a very sloppy double jab, and that was still somehow able to snap Ryan Boland's head off because he literally did not move his head, literally couldn't move, footwork all over the place. As soon as he was hit, he wobbled. He did not come in shape at all. You could see the fat wobbling when he was hitting when Jake Paul hit him to the body quite a few times. Honestly, he just came in for a paycheck, to be honest with you. And yeah, look, Jake Paul's not going to learn anything from these kind of fights either when he's fighting someone who had 6 years off before coming to this fight. You're not going to learn anything. He's not going to learn anything. Jake Paul would be better off fighting a journeyman with a losing record because he'd actually learn something in those kind of fights. Because those journeymen with losing records are real tough guys. They are really tough guys that can take a shot and who aren't going to run away from you. And, Jake would learn something in those fights if he fought an actual journeyman. He would. He honestly would. Not joking at all. Fighting a journeyman would be better than fighting a 17-2 Ryan Boland, completely out of shape, by the way, who had 6 years off before coming to, had one fight after having 6 years off before coming into this fight. Shocking stuff, not going to lie. Shocking stuff from Ryan Boland. It's literally pushing 40 as well. I said before the fight, they are clearly picking Jake Paul's opponents really, really wisely. They are. It's a fact. They're picking his opponents really wisely because they're making sure that basically they have something about them. So, Andre August, former Golden Glove winner. Ryan Boland, former Golden Glove winner. So, that's something about them. And Ryan Boland was something else as well. So try and get his name out there and try and think, this can actually be a tough opponent for Jake Paul. But no. If you actually look at his highlights and you go and look at the people he's been fighting, Ryan Boland, this was never going to be a competitive fight. But I was at least expecting him to be able to take a bloody shot, though, man, and not run away. I was expecting him to at least stand his ground a bit, fight in a little bit of a negative style, and, try and get out the first round and be able to take a shot. But no, he couldn't. He left his body way too wide open and was getting his head snapped back by Jake Paul's double jab. Absolutely shocking stuff, I'm not going to lie, from Ryan Boland. And, why are they getting him? He's not going to learn anything from opponents like this. You're not going to learn anything when you're just knocking guys out in the first round when they're running away from you and don't know what they're doing. He's not going to learn anything and he's not going to get better. Fight a journeyman and you probably he'd obviously win them. But if you want to learn, then I feel like that'd be much better for him, 100%. But because Jake Paul's ego is massive, though, he's not going to do that. He's going to try and fight people with something about them, like a Golden Gloves winner, even though they're. But then you look at their record and you're like, they've had 4 to 6 years off or something like that, and then. Yeah, They're the kind of people that they're going to be looking for Jake Paul, because, let's be real. His team knows that, he's not going to be a world champion. Like, the whole Canelo talk's bullshit. Like, let's be real, it is. And surely Jake knows that deep down. And his team most definitely know that. His manager most definitely knows that. That's why they're getting opponents like this as pro boxers. Because, they saw that Tommy Fury step was quite a bit too far for him in the end. They knew that. They knew that. And let's be real, I don't think Jake Paul's changed too much. I feel like Jake Paul actually learns more by fighting retired MMA fighters, because they're better than what you've got there. Because, let's be real, they know what they're doing in boxing more than a Ryan Bourland and an Andre August do. Those two are an absolute joke. I'm not going to lie. Honestly. It's like, as I said, Ryan Bourland was like the kind of guy that you just get out of a pub or something. I mean, fair play to him on getting the paycheck and all that. But, he was just randomly, but nah, it wasn't even anything that he did to stand out to be able to get the paycheck, though. He was just randomly picked out of a list of former Golden Glove winners with someone with a long year layoff. But yeah, look, Ryan Bourland, honestly, like, he should enjoy the money. Fair play to him for being able to get the opportunity, though. Fair play to him on that. But he just shouldn't. He just does not deserve to be in there. Let's be real. On this kind of stage, he does not deserve to be in the ring on the stage that he was on tonight. No, he does not. Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, he was able to catch Jake Paul with shots. He was. And Jake Paul's got no head movement at all, so he was there to be hit. When he was coming in. But, Jake Paul, he does hit hard, fair play. But, he's there to be hit when he's coming in with his offense. He lets his hands drop easily and get sloppy at quite a bit of times. But yeah, Ryan Bourland went in there and literally didn't know what he was doing. Jake has a basic understanding, so that's why he was able to win the fight. Ryan Bourland, yeah, don't know what to say on him. Anyway, going to end this video here. Thanks for watching this video of King Ols. I'll speak to you on the next one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out.